Hi there. Imagine yourself standing in a straight line in school, waiting for the assembly to start. The principal comes in and he tells, "Let us now begin the pledge." And you stretch out your hand and you begin.
India is my country. India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters.
I began wondering if we really meant what we were blurting out every day at school. Do we really treat all Indians equally? Or is there a hint of racism in all of us? Welcome to Youth Talk with Brother Sumit. Okay, hello and welcome. Our topic for today is something which has hit the headlines after the death of George Floyd in the US: racial discrimination. We are joined today for this discussion by Jyothika and Andrew. Guys, thank you for joining in. If you could please introduce yourselves, beginning with Jyothika.
Hi guys, my name is Jyothika. I am from Kerala. I'm currently studying in Mumbai, in a college in Mumbai.
Hi guys, my name is Andrew. I've been working in Mumbai for the past 1 year.
All right, Jyothika, let's begin with you. Could you share one particular experience wherein you have felt this kind of discrimination?
Yes, of course. So I do not have a lot of experiences with racism, but I believe once I've had someone come up to me and tell me that I asked me why I did not speak Hindi really well, considering I come from Kerala, which is a very illiterate state. So they were surprised that I wasn't well versed in the language which they thought was the official national language of the country. So that was an issue. I've also had a person ask me why did I migrate to Mumbai when I had so many colleges back home, again with the whole literate tag that Kerala has. So if I had so many colleges, why did I have to come to Mumbai? So those were a couple of incidents that have really surprised me, and that was not very expected.
Andrew, what about you? What have been
Yes.
your experiences?
As for me, I haven't had many very jarring situations, but what comes to mind right now is I think like when I arrived in Mumbai a bit earlier, I mean during the earlier months, I was just walking quite late, and I had a few guys come towards me, and they were throwing comments and all that, and I did get scared. I was able to just walk fast and just luckily catch an auto, but I felt if I had stayed back or things escalated, I think that would have been quite trouble for me. And besides that, more more comments have, there has been comments made by shopkeepers and all that, and friends as well. So I think more, I don't know, it's a lot of smaller events spread out. So I can't really pinpoint more right now.
Jyotika, let's get back to you. How widespread do you think is this phenomenon? Do you experience it only in college or is it outside college also?
For me, it doesn't feel way too widespread. I belong to a very privileged group. I think I'm very privileged to be around people who are not very particular, and they're very aware of what they're speaking. So for me, it's not. I've had small incidents in the community, in the society, where with people I didn't know, but not very widespread for me. But I know of cases where it has impacted other people really heavily. So yeah.
Uh, Andrew, why do you think it is that, though we all belong to the same country, why is it that that acceptance of diversity does not really exist? What are the reasons do you feel?
I think this subject is hit so close home to the subject of bullying as well. Bullying all comes from the desire to dominate, to get that rush from having someone feel inferior to you. And I think, in terms of bullying, I think they aim for vulnerable people in terms of personalities. I think here they look for racism where they can use people and to get that rush, I guess. And also, yeah, there's lots of other um, criteria like stereotypes and prejudices and fear and fear of minorities taking over majority and all that.
Jyothika, let's ask you both the questions together. What are the reasons for this, and what is the way out of it?
So yes, I agree with Andrew as well. A reason would be a minority dominating coming into your space. So like there's a lot of Keralites in Mumbai. So it feels like there's a huge influx of that community coming into your community, and you feel kind of threatened. Maybe they might take up the opportunities or something of that sort. So you want to stay. You want to show that you belong to this place and this is yours. So that is one reason. And another reason is the knowledge spreading around. So like even in textbooks for students, for little kids, there's subtle hints of racism in certain parts of textbooks. So that's very wrong. So it's impressionable minds. So that affects it. And of course, the way out of it is purely education. It's letting people know what affects other people, what the subtle parts of racism are, so that they're well aware. Because I think most of the people, especially in my community and people I am interacting with, they do not understand the small parts of racism. They know the big picture, but they do not know the small parts. So I think educating them is the way out of it.
Andrew, how do we remedy this situation?
Looking at least for Northeast, I feel we need more representation, whether it's in the media, it's in the political scenario. I think although we've had more representation in sports, and that's mostly what we're known for, but I think people need to step out more, and there has to be more conversation about this. I'm glad this video is also starting a conversation, and schools, at least, kids, because schools is where kids mix up with other kids from other communities the most, and I think that's where all the conversations should start from.
Thank you guys very much. Thank you, Jyothika. Thank you, Andrew, for joining in.
Thank you so much.
It's really brave of you guys to come out here in public and open and express what happens to you every day in a subtlety, right? So I really pray and hope that all of us are Indians, and all of us will be able to accept the richness of its diversity. We are sometimes too caught up with the languages we speak or the way we look or what we eat and all those things. And somehow we tend to miss out on the bigger picture. And I really hope that the sharing from both of you will go in a long way in bringing about this awareness that you both have talked about. So that we all belong to one country, we all are one people. So thank you very much, guys, and I wish you all the best for your futures. Right?
Thank you
very much. God
Thank
bless.
you
Take
very
care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for watching this episode of Youth Talk. What are your views on racism? Please mention them in the comment section below. Please do continue to share, like and subscribe to my channel. God bless you for all the love and support that you've been showing me. Take care. All the best. See you soon. Bye-bye.